Very good. So I think just so people know their level of exposure, we're in the pre-show right now. We usually talk and sort of warm up for about 30 minutes, and then we'll go from 10 to 11-ish on the actual podcast, and then we'll figure it out from there. So right now there's, I don't know, probably a couple thousand people listening, but not the 250,000 that we'll get later. 3 guests? They're saying that they can barely hear you, Wings. That's probably my fault. Let me figure this. Wait. I know it's going to be. Guys, it's my fault. I'll get it worked out. I know what causes that. All right. That almost certainly fixed it. Can you say something again, Wings?
Something again?
Yeah, they say that they can hear you now. All right. So, Ian, just so guys know, Ian is a friend of mine. We work together. We've known each other for, how long have we known each other, Ian? Maybe 5 years? Something like that?
Close to, a little over 4 years.
Little over. All right, so I was way off with 5. With over 4, I don't know. But yeah, Ian's going to be good. I think that Ian might top Dan as far as, entertaining guest stories. It should be cool.
No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know. Dan was really well received. People wanted him to be a regular at that point. Oh, dude, I went to lunch with Dan today. Have you been keeping up with Dan and his love life?
I'll be right back.
I have not.
He has 5 girlfriends right now. Is that even a good thing? Yeah.
That's got to be hard to keep organized.
Oh, I don't know how he does it. And he's telling me, I don't know how it'll work out. He doesn't even care how it'll work out. He just likes having all these girlfriends. He's like, you try and catch 5 birds and they all get away. But he doesn't really care because he'll have 5 more birds next week. It's just how the guy rolls. The guy's a master.
And he has these dates like rapid fire. Like, Dan, how many dates you have today? It's like 10:30. He's like, I've had 7. 7 at 10:30 in the morning. He's like, dude, it's rapid fire.
Yeah, no, dude, without exaggerating, he really does have 2 dates a day. He'll date 2 women on the same day. He kills me, man. It's unbelievable. So, and he's dating that stewardess again, who gets my stamp of approval. She seemed really cool. She was nice, and then of course, insanely good looking, which is good too.
Always helps.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. So, a second, I'm setting up the promo video for this thing. Oh man, work. Say something, Kyle. Be funny.
Fuck you. Really? Dude. Really? It's the worst thing that you could ever say to somebody. Hey, man, be funny.
I get that all the time.
All right, let me just stab myself in the leg now.
Ian, they do that to us at work, don't they?
All the time.
Oh, God. So the nature of being in IT is such that a lot of guys don't really have a strong personality, I guess I'll say. So they'll give Ian or me or guys like that instructions all right, we want you to be here and you guys will be the entertaining ones. We've put together PowerPoint presentations filled with funny, just to freaking entertain people. And
dance, motherfucker, dance.
It makes me want to say, dude, I'm not your clown. But actually I am their clown, and I guess that's just how it goes. So, Kyle, man, one of the on Facebook, I asked people what some of the topics they want. The top 2 the last time I looked were Wings of Redemption, Sexless Life, and Make Kyle Uncomfortable.
A 2 for 1, eh?
But that totally is going to work out. That's a 2 for 1.
Yes,
Why
it
it-
is.
What's with the gay bacon strips? Is this a meme that I missed somehow?
Gay bacon strips is what Harlot used in in one of the Epic Meal Times. That was the candy episode, which is one of the few episodes I ever saw that I was like, that would literally make me sick, because they ate an entire meal that was composed of basically sugar. It was all candy. Like they made candy hamburgers that were like, I don't know, like fried chocolate and Rice Krispie like treats with like frosting as ketchup and mustard, and like lettuce was like gooey, was like gummy bears and shit. Like seriously, it was the only one I've ever seen that I thought would literally make me sick. And they used this weird like stuff that looked like, I don't, multicolored bacon strips that were candy, and they called them gay bacon strips.
Dude, I could do that. Like some guys brag about how they can handle their alcohol, how they can down like a 6-pack or a 12-pack or whatever. I can handle my sugar. I could down that meal. That would be right up my alley. Like a boss.
I don't know. I've seen you after 3 Mike's Hard Lemonade, so
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
start
back.
putting shoes on your head and fighting 18-year-old boys and all kinds of stuff.
Did I fight the 18-year-old boy? I seem to remember I rolled with everyone but him.
Really? Okay, I thought T Martin had jumped in. All right. Let me just say this for anybody who's doubting, like Woody. I want to say that I'm a little bit stronger than Woody.
He
but
is.
It doesn't
You know what?
matter at all.
Before that night, I thought that like I was as strong as everybody else, like you, Merca. I probably was stronger than Eric, although shorter than him. And but after rolling with you and Merca and some of the guys, man, I think you guys were all stronger than me. But it didn't matter.
It's soft.
I got to say, Woody Kyle's got you beat on the pussy factor too.
Which by the way reminds me of my new favorite website. It's called After 12 Fail Blogs. You guys ever see it?
No.
They're all pictures of guys who've had like magic marker all over their face after they've fallen down drunk. It's one of the funniest websites I've ever seen. Check it out one of these days.
I mean, it took all these guys like turn the camera off. You shoot, not me. I would have jumped on Woody's back.
Just a guy laying in a room
where
with
he's ready.
400 chairs piled on.
Let me just say this. My I don't even know how it happened. It was not from the armbar that Woody put on me. It was just, I think it was literally just like at some point, like it sounds really gay, but if you've watched MMA and you know how grappling works, there's a lot of rolling around on top of each other. And at some point, like the inside of my bicep got like squeezed, and then like, I don't know, if you imagine like squeezing your bicep really hard and then like dragging your hand down along it, and it wasn't like a deep tissue bruise, it was just like below the skin. But it looks like I've got a flesh-eating disease, because like it still does, because the inside of my left bicep has this big nasty bruise, and I already had one on the outside of it where I got shot by a paintball, and the two bruises melded together to make one giant nasty fucked up bruise, and the skin's broken from the paintball, so it literally looks like I was injected with like I was bitten with by a zombie. Actually, it looks like a zombie bit me, and now I'm turning. It's really fucking gross.
Nice.
Woody wouldn't have stood a chance. My 300-pound ass would have jumped on that back and started choking him. It wouldn't be
Dude,
no hand slap.
I think you're underestimating how difficult it is to get someone's back. He's cracking.
No. You're underestimating me playing fair.
Oh my god.
You know,
I hit him
everybody
when
says
he's
that.
talking to T-Mart.
Like there isn't a guy who doesn't say, "Oh no, but I have a magic punch to start the fight." Like you don't understand. It's over before they know, or what? Yeah. Merkel lasted
but that
the
guy with
longest.
the magic
Merkel went
punch
about.
ain't 300 pounds and can knock you on the ground when you caught off guard.
You go on a pack
You also
run?
have to keep in mind we were in a hotel room, so it wasn't like you're going to be able to like run backwards and like bounce off the ropes and go. Take him out. You got about 2 feet to get your speedo.
Yeah. I just need to be able to jump up enough to get my legs around his hips and my arm
Wait,
around his throat.
whoa. All right, hold up. I think there's a few things wrong with this situation. You're gonna. Now I'm imagining you doing like some kind of wrestling move that you only see like those. What are the Mexican wrestlers called?
Luchadors?
Help me?
Luchadors.
Guys, what are the Mexican wrestlers?
Luchadors.
Yeah, something like that. Now you're talking about like.
No,
kind of
dude,
move,
you put him in the half scissor.
the halves. Oh my god! So you're telling me that you're gonna like elevate and like throw your legs out and some kind of scissor Woody with your legs and do some.
You never seen like a girl jump on a guy's back and they do that little cradle move? That's what I'm talking about.
I think. All right, I'm not going any farther with this.
Wait,
I
I'm
think
trying to
you just need
picture
do
this.
it.
Girls jumping on guys' backs and doing cradle moves. Is this a horny time thing or
No,
like
where you jump on the guy's back, you put your arm around his throat, and you put your legs over his hips and like cross them.
Yeah,
That way you can't get thrown off as easy.
You know what we should do? We should put a lot of money on it. That's what I think we should do.
I don't care how strong you are, Woody. I'm a lot heavier than you. If you start me in that position, I can almost guarantee you that it'll last more than 15 seconds.
Well, the 15 seconds, you're right. I might not be able to get out of there in 15 seconds, but I don't know. We'll see. Merker was really strong. Merker got me in this kind of.
Yeah, but see, Merker started straight up. Imagine Merker starting out with you in a chokehold.
We almost did. I went for a takedown on him, but I didn't keep my back straight. There was hardly any room in that hotel room. And he got this sort of like overhand headlock thing or whatever. He lasted almost a minute, but he was the longest.
I think well, maybe time.
Let me see. Well, here's what I wanted to do. I know what you're talking about with Merca, but I would have tried to do. It probably been my downfall, but I would have tried to just like jump over and get right on top of your back from that hold, and just try to switch my hands over. Would that been the wrong thing to do, especially with my weight factor?
So I'm trying to think, where are you coming from? Let's say
Merca had you in that headlock, that face lock.
Yeah.
You had your head down, and with your back so far down, him getting up off his feet and going across on top of your back and try to ring his arm around your neck to get you in the rear naked choke.
Yeah, I don't know. I think almost a better move would be to flatten me out, like get me on my stomach and hold it north-south for a bit, and then work from there. North-south is like, I don't know, our heads are together, right? You kind of let's say you're hugging my chest and our heads are pointed to each other.
Yeah, but you give him his legs at that point. He can almost like push himself out of it, the move, if you get him like north-south, because he can actually still angle his hips.
I think you're really, really like it's a lot different when like he is on top of you on. This sounds so gay. I don't even like.
Fat guy, Kyle. This is
when he's on top of you on a bed, and like, and every time you like try to wiggle one of your arms, he like pushes it in a weird way, and you're just.
Kyle, all you fought him straight up. We're talking about if Woody's already in the rear naked choke.
I don't know if I could. Like if he let me get it in, if he let me like seriously like crank it up, of course I don't think he can get out of there, because I think the only way to get out of that is either to like bite me or like go for like a nipple or like he did at one point. He keeps denying it. He went for one of my nipples.
That's not true. No, he screamed out that I was going for his nipple. I was nowhere near his nipples. It's not like that's a worthless move, man. I don't go for stuff that doesn't advance position.
He so went for the nipple, man. I was like, oh no!
Can't fight. The titty twister breaks position.
Dude, you put a titty twister on me, I'm ready to surrender. You know, you always see those movies like where there's torture involved. Now, let me just say this. Let's just have a scenario where like me, Woody, and Wings were like on some kind of covert mission in Pakistan, and they capture us, and they've got us in separate rooms, and they sit in front of me and say, okay, Kyle, if you tell us what you're doing here, if you tell me what those other two guys are up to, we'll go light on you. We'll keep you in a prison for 10 years. But if you don't, things are going to get rough. I could take a beating for a little while and hoping that somehow the U.S. consulate comes through. You know, they could punch me around. But you ever see in the James Bond movies where they have that cloth that's like rolled up surgical tools and they unroll it? As soon as I even see that cloth coming out, I am ratting every motherfucker out that I know. I'm going to tell them about shit I did in high school. You do not even have to unroll it. If I see a towel rolled up, I'm talking. I see those movies, and they like get out hooks and knives and razor blades and torches and shit, and I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, you really think you can take that? You really think they're going to be cutting fingers off and shit? They're going to be bringing out the hammer.
Dude, it's almost not worth it, right? Like, if they bring out, say, one of those little propane torches, it's like, why don't I start talking now before I get injured, right? I'm not going to last all that long with that flame thing coming at me. What if they go for my eyes and just like, all right, Woody, step one, we blind you. Whoa. Are you sure you don't want to know something? That would be cool. Yeah, I would talk.
Sawing people up?
What's
You never
that?
saw that? The Hostel, they start sawing people up in the back
Yeah.
rooms.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those moves. Brutal.
Have you
Brutal.
ever seen the movie, the Mel Gibson movie Payback, where like he's after like $60,000 and he kills all those people? There's a scene in that where they're torturing him and they've beaten the shit out of him. Which, like I said, I think I could take a beating if it was somebody I cared about at stake. I could take a pretty bad beating, but they get out a hammer, and I'm talking about not a like a tack hammer or a roofing hammer. They get out a fucking like 3-pound hammer, and the guy starts talking about smashing his toes. And then he smashes 2 of them and says, it's starting to look like roast beef down there, and goes to smash a 3rd before he talks. And the whole time he had a plan. Like, as soon as he, like, you know, there was, if you've seen the movie, you know, like whenever they got to where he told them to go, it was a trap that he was leading them into. Why the fuck didn't he talk before they started smashing fucking toes? It was
Did you
bad.
guys see, what was the movie where, like, everyone in the film was kind of a good-looking early 20s? They went on vacation. Maybe the bus broke. They're at the beach. It's like heaven. Then all of a sudden they start harvesting for their
Tourists.
organs. Tourists, yes. That movie. Touristas, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you guys
Tourista.
see that?
Yeah, with the thing through the guy's eye, the popsicle stick.
Kyle, did you see Touristas? Ian?
No, I don't. I honestly don't really like those horror movies that come out now that are all kind of like.
It's not really a horror movie.
Yeah, they're not really. They're kind of gross out movies. They kind of like try to steal off of movies like Hostel and Saw and stuff like that.
Come on now,
I'll
Hostel's
call
Eli
it a
Roth movie.
psychological thriller.
I know they try to
It's-
steal off of them. I thought Hostel 1 was a decent movie. I thought it really was, but like all these movies now, when it's just like gross out after gross out, we're gonna put a tent pole through somebody's eye, and then we're gonna rip somebody's, then we're gonna skin somebody, and then we're gonna saw his feet off. I don't like that shit. The Human Centipede, I didn't find like. I just found disturbing. I got nothing out of that. Like I just don't like.
Was that movie even slightly entertaining?
No, it was just like really horrific and
The
disturbing.
premise of the movie was more entertaining than the movie itself.
I agree. The premise of the movie was good,
Like,
but
really? People connected ass to mouth? Is that supposed to really work? Come on now.
and after you watch it, you feel like you do after watching a Holocaust documentary. That is not a good movie. If you make a movie that makes me feel like I just watched something about the Holocaust, you did not do a good job.
Yeah, that movie was dreadful. Ian, let's look at your mic here. So, in Skype, are you following me? Go to Tools, Options, Audio Settings. Are you with me? Ian?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, under Tools, Options, Audio Settings, there's a microphone. There's a pull-down list. Which
Yep.
of those mics do you think is the best one we can use?
I only have one here, external.
Oh. The only one is external. I guess that's the one we'll use then. So is that built into a laptop?
It is.
Is this
Oh,
one of your Cisco buddies?
Yeah. I thought you had a real mic.
No, I mean I have a mic that's plugged into my computer into my sound card, but it's using the it's using the 3.5 millimeter adapter on the side.
That should be good. External. That's probably the one you're using then. All right.
Yeah. I mean I could try to use the one built into the board.
No, that'll probably be worse. All right, we'll use this. We'll use that.
Okay.
You guys ready to start the show? So to the stream. For when we get started, these guys are regulars, Ian is not. Would you rather have the mermaid question or the switch bodies question?
Or the stepsister question.
Stepsister.
Stepsister question.
I'm looking. Wow, this seems
Stepsister.
pretty evenly divided. I don't know. There's a whole lot of stepsister in there. I think I'm seeing stepsister.
There's even some fuck Kyles in there. Those are old school Painkiller already listeners right there. When they slip in a fuck Kyle.
Yeah, we used to be like, hey, if you'd like to hear us talk about Wing's sex life, right? Fuck Kyle. And then the thing would just go crazy with this. All right.
I'm surprised Kyle hadn't made a T-shirt yet.
Yeah, there should
It'd be like
a t-shirt for that.
fuck Kyle with a question mark under it.
All right. So let me get the recording set up. What are we gonna do for an intro? Wings, you got this?
No, I don't even know this guy, dude.
All right. All right. Oh, by the way, Wings, Ian Wings,
Yeah.
and then Kyle's here too.
I guess everybody
Gotcha.
missed the joke I did a while ago.
Oh,
I asked
think
if
I
it's
did.
one of your Cisco buddies, and we're sitting there trying to help him get his mic set up on his computer.
yeah, I heard that. I didn't quite get what you were headed to.
Always one step ahead.
Always one step ahead. So let's think. We need an intro. All right.
I don't do the intros. I don't do
know.
the intros. I imagine everyone like turning and looking at me suddenly.
No, I wasn't. I was doing intros in my head. Shucks, I could throw a bunch of racial
big
insults
old
at
fat
Ian,
sack
but
of Crisco. We got
wait, Wings might be onto something. What do you got here?
you Cisco Disco. We're gonna spit a whole bag. We're gonna sit a whole fat sack of Crisco with your boy Ian on Painkiller already.
Let's do that. Are you ready?
Hold on, let me turn this thing off. I want to do a real quick shout out to somebody that has underappreciated videos before we start. If you guys haven't checked out Mr. Chaos Math on YouTube, he has some of the most inventive videos you'll ever see, and he only has 300 subscribers.
All right.
Check him out.
Check him out. What was I gonna say? Oh, Wings, you ready?
Yes.
All right, Kyle. After the intro, I'm gonna ask you to ask the stepsister question. You good?
Okie dokie.
All right, Wings. No 1, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, everybody?
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit
Oh my God, Kyle, you're sick and wrong, man.
They just get worse as they go. That horse is going full gallop.
Is
Oh
it
my
that
God.
dangerous? I mean, a horse is a what? Oh my God, she just got to the end. She's blowing the dog.
That's what I told you.
I didn't expect that. I did not see that coming. I thought for sure the dog would finish, doggy style. Someone wrote, I found that video easy to jack off to. That's my favorite new meme now. They, I'll put up like a paintball video. They're like, I find this one medium to jack off to or to masturbate to. Wow. So that was Painkiller already. Is Ian still here?
Honestly, that'd be a little scary if you were.
Yeah, his mic failed. It's too bad. He's one of those guys that's just gifted that can say anything and make it hilarious and keep a crowd of guys rolling. He's got all these funny stories, dead bodies involved, and he nearly killed someone one time by.
Oh, if you want dead bodies involved, let me get you a link.
He nearly killed someone, hazing them on a lifeguard thing by painting them with like road construction paint. He had a lot of cool stories to tell, but the mic didn't work out. It's too bad. And he
I
had
don't know if I should be upset or not. The last video says video not found. That Kyle linked me to.
This last one's 30 minutes long, but it's a threesome with a man, a woman, and what looks like a wolf.
It's a pit bull.
Is that a pit bull?
Yep. Which is not what I want in the bedroom during sex. You may get a little jealous.
This is a crazy. Oh boy, Kyle, you're corrupting me, man. This is bad stuff.
I wonder how you talk bitches into this kind of shit. I thought I had game, but talking girls into like, hey, honey, why don't you blow the dog and let me videotape it? How do you do that?
I don't know. Oh boy, the dog is going down on the woman. Kyle, this is some crazy stuff here.
I love the stream's reaction. I'm not even I'm not even watching the videos. I'm just skipping from one to another and linking, and just
He
like reading
lies.
the.
He lies.
This is so funny. Somebody goes, "How is this real?"
I think they just said that's a good puppy in the video. Oh my God. Who's a good boy? Wow.
I'm just picturing like, I got one of those little small dogs, and when she goes in heat, she wants to like hump an arm or like a table leg or something. What happens when that big dog wants some loving? He's jump up on her bed and just takes it. What is that?
Oh, and that's a pit bull.
Talking about that
Jesus
first video.
Christ, we want to see a big dog. Look at this one. This one's like scary. This is scary. Hang on, I'll link you two first.
Oh my gosh,
She's in
that's
for
a Great Dane.
She's in for a rough night, and I'm tweeting it now.
You're tweeting it? Or
No,
you're putting it in the
no.
stream? Oh my lord. That is a Great Dane right there. I wonder if my dog packs heat like that.
There's only one way to find out.
So let's just say this dog right here goes to the trunk when he pulls his shotgun.
Yeah, wow, that was something. Oh, I just realized they put socks on this pit bull's front paws so he wouldn't scratch the poor girl in the back. That's funny.
Here's a cartoon. Is that a dolphin?
Is that a dolphin? Did you put a link somewhere yet?
Hang on, I'm waiting for the picture to load.
I'm pretty good at dolphin identification.
Oh, there's insects in this one. His dick's covered with bugs. No! Ah!
Oh no.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Oh god.
Link the stream. Link the stream. Not the stream, the Skype. Give us a head start.
Oh god, that's awful. Oh god, that's awful. Oh, that's the first one I couldn't take. Oh god, that's awful.
Link it.
Yeah, you haven't linked it yet.
God.
I think you're making it up.
I'm gonna link you too. Yeah, I want your reactions. Maybe it's just me because I got. Oh god.
The video.
It's a picture. Just a picture.
Oh, wow. Are those termites?
Oh, I don't know what they are. They're awful. Oh fuck! I have a thing about bugs. Oh fuck!
Wow, that is not good.
I wouldn't like to be the guy in the picture, but I can actually look at the picture.
I
can
can't look
link
that
the
shit.
stream.
No, I
dude.
can't look at that shit. I'll link you guys in the stream, but I will never. Oh, fuck! I closed the window. Like I'm done. I closed the whole window. Like that's fucked up.
I went to the first page of this motherless shit. The videos. What are these videos about, Kyle?
What do you mean on the homepage?
Like, I just click videos, and it's like girls have a. It's like a bunch of different girls looking at a camera.
So this pit bull that's nailing the girl from behind in that other link. I wonder if when they put those socks on his front paws, if he starts getting totally psyched. I wonder if he's like, oh yeah, here come the socks. I know what comes next. I'm down.
Wait, Wings, what were you saying?
Just like, I don't know if it's different between everybody, but just look at the videos. Just click videos. Like, the whole front page is dominated by like a certain type of video. What the hell is that? I haven't watched any of them.
Hang on, I'm clicking it now. It's loading. Oh, the chicks are like looking in the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, is
Full of beautifulagony.com.
yeah? You've never heard of Beautiful Agony? It's an interesting site. Basically, it's people masturbating, but it only shows them from like the collarbone up.
Oh, look at
And-
this shit.
I don't know. It's a better concept than you might guess.
A lot of the videos, like this is like anybody can post pretty much anything on Motherless, and like a lot of it is like ripped videos from like girls that are dumb enough to get on like those video chat things and like get naked and are obviously recorded and that sort of thing. A lot of times, like it's yeah, that's what a lot of. Yeah, it's weird. It's a scary website. I'm not gonna lie. That insect thing creeped me out. I'm not gonna be linking for a long time now. No, Motherless doesn't. Motherless has a it's not a virus, but it'll put what's a cookie. It's a it'll put cookies on your thing. But if you've got like a antivirus thing, like it'll just kick them right off. It's not gonna hurt your computer in any way.
Here is a anti-bestiality video that shows an example of bestiality with two lesbians and a golden retriever.
And it's anti-bestiality, even though it's a bestiality video?
Yeah, look at this shit.
Alright, there it is. It would seem like if it was going to involve... If it was going to involve bestiality, it would be pro-bestiality.
This is not an anti-bestiality video.
You keep reading it. It has like a fucking 2-minute intro.
Yeah, it's saying help save bestiality because the law is coming down on it.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now the
it's still-
bestiality
it's still-
movie industry hangs by a thread.
Like,
Almost
like-
no new material is
like-
being produced. If you share bestiality movies, you are destroying what remains of the industry. Yeah, they're trying to keep the bestiality movement alive.
Look
If
at
you
the
share a
username.
bestiality movie, you are biting the hand that feeds. Oh, that's a great line.
Just like that pit bull bit you in the ass.
If you share them, soon there will be nothing left to share.
Look at the username who uploaded this video, and below his name is his description.
Is there a link coming?
It's on the video you're just on right now.
Oh, okay.
It says it's not rape, it's therapy.
Yeah.
Wow. What is he talking about? I don't understand how
Look at
those
this.
things
Are you still watching
overlap.
this video? It's got like an animated cartoon of like. This is awesome with music and they got some kind of funky intro.
What's funny is I'm not watching that video anymore. You're the sick pup this
It
time.
still hasn't got anything weird. It's still like all these psychedelic intros and like music.
Mm-hmm.
Killer
This video
Kink.
is fucked up, dude.
Which one?
The one I linked y'all guys to, the dog ends up like fucking the black chick until he like nuts in her, and then the white chick starts sucking him off. The fuck is this shit?
Go to killerkink.com.
Is this what Painkiller already has become?
Go to killerkink.com.
All right.
What are we looking at now? KillerKink.com.
It's funny. Just the homepage.
Can you spell that?
Art of Pet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Killer
but wait.
Kink
Oh my
is K-I-N-K.
gosh, this is funny.
Yeah, right? Like, this is funny.
I thought this was going to be another bestiality site, but it's actually people that dress up as some sort of furry pets and stuff.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Where did you find this site?
It was linked from that last, that video that Wings linked us to.
All right, I'm buying it. I'm
Had
buying
it,
it. I just
had it in the intro.
a little bit nervous because you seem to have a whole lot of bestiality shots at your fingertips.
Anyone who goes to modus.com does.
It's just the name of the game.
That's the name of the game. That's like saying you go to the Nike store and there's a lot of shoes laying around. That's how they roll.
Thunder just tweeted. Oh wait, I'm gonna load it up. Lawnmower for 3 perks. Come on, come on. Oh look. So Chris Trout said that idle sway comes back, and there's a perk called Sharpshooter that reduces idle sway.
Nice.
That's interesting. Oh, here it is.
Here, what is?
All the perks. There's one
Nice.
called Covert.
Whole thing.
Stops the enemy from viewing their kill cam. That's a camper one. It allows you to remain hidden from UAVs. Yikes. In addition, you will no longer... Oh, it's like no longer red name or crosshair over you. And you're hidden from all kill streaks. So Covert is the new Ghost. But it's
It's in
even
tier
more
1.
powerful. And it's tier 1. Recon. Oh, it's basically hardline. Specialist. Move really fast, faster than lightweight. longer sprint duration. Scavenger. It's the scavenger that we all know. It doesn't actually mention the Claymore thing. Tier 2, sleight of hand. We all know what that is. Sleight of hand pro, aim down sight business. That's kind of cool. Reflexes allows you to knife a lot quicker. It less flinch when you're shot at, kind of like Wings. Help me. What is the perk that does that in Black Ops?
Harden.
Harden. Thank you.
Yeah, Harden Pro.
And it allows you to crouch, prone, and stand up quicker. That might be pretty good. Tier 2 is always the power tier, man. So sleight of hand in Black Ops is, to me, the no-brainer one that you use. But if it had to compete with reflexes, faster knife, hardened, like, less flinch, and drop shots are faster, that's pretty interesting. Sharpshooter, it doesn't reduce recoil, but it makes it more controllable and predictable. Increases hip fire accuracy, like steady aim, and it reduces idle sway. Bling, you can put 3 attachments on your primary weapon, with the default being 2. That's interesting. 2 attaches is the default. The second feature allows you to equip 2 attachments on your secondary, and you can equip 2 pieces of equipment. So that bling is pretty good.
Grenade launchers take up 2 attachments.
Weapon Master. The first feature of Weapon Master allows you to replace your secondary with a primary. The second, it allows you to no-drop weapon on death. I wonder if that impacts Scavenger. And the third allows you to equip a pistol of your choice alongside. I
So you
wonder
get
what that is.
basically 3 weapons.
Maybe
You get 2
that's what
primaries and a pistol.
I wonder how you cycle through them. That'd be
Triangle.
really good. But it might be a pain in the butt, right? Like,
Eh.
if I have 2 primaries, I almost don't want my second, a pistol bothering me too. Tier 3, Bandolier. That's interesting too. Bandolier and Scavenger in the same game. We haven't had that before. Because usually Scavenger comes with extra ammo and does the Bandolier thing. Bandolier, if people don't know, they're not COD 4 guys. It means you start with more ammo. It also gives you more lethal grenades and 3 extra magazines in your loadout. I don't see how that's different than more ammo. Tactician, no falling damage. Throw grenades faster and farther. That's interesting. And allows you to reset the fuse on grenades when throwing them back. That's cool too, like Flak Jacket Pro does. Infiltrator, that's silent footsteps. Enemy equipment no longer affects you unless it's a proximity explosive. And your knifing, defusing, and reloading are silent. Infiltrator is like a ninja on steroids. Engineer, you can see enemy equipment through walls. Okay, that's like a hacker, I think, does that. You can booby trap enemy airdrops, hack enemy equipment, and you can defuse the bomb quicker in game modes. Oh, that's nice. Navigator, this is the last perk. Enemies who have shown on radar now last longer before fading. And it shows the direction they're facing. Wow. So, Navigator's so powerful, you almost need Ghost more than before. Or now it's called Covert. You're no longer affected by counter UAVs. That's interesting. And enemies close to you get their radar jammed. Ooh, that's almost a negative.
Yeah, it is. It is a negative.
Not really.
I know Wings was in the minority on that. Wings thought.
Well, I'm looking at it this way. If you got a UAV up and it's basically showing you like a blackbird, the way they're facing, the direction, the longer they stay on the fade, you're not affected by counter UAVs. And then you got a guy coming on the UAV, and you know exactly where he's at, where he's facing, and you can just shoot him, and they don't know where you're at because they're going to be pulled towards your static anyway.
That's actually a good point. You know how you need an anti-air class? You pretty much do, right? You have one class that has ghosts so that you can take down air power. You might also want an anti-UAV class, given that all you need is a freaking spy plane and running a perk, and now you have Blackbird. Mm-hmm. It might be every time you hear UAV, like, all right, next death, I'm running Navigator.
And also, since Blackbird's in the game, every time they get close to you, their Blackbird's useless against you.
Huh.
Because you scramble them.
Yeah. So suddenly Scrambler in Modern Warfare 2, I thought was something you had to overcome. It actually looks fairly useful in this game because I'm kind of negative on this.
I can tell you my shit right now. Covert, Bling, Navigator.
Covert.
It all depends if they got dual mags.
So I'm going to guess that Covert is awesome, but it's something YouTubers aren't allowed to run in the same way that if I were to post like a ghost game, everyone would hate.
That don't mean shit to me. I'll run second chance if it was the bomb.
I do. Well, of course, I do run the FAMAS a lot, but a lot of times it's because I'm either playing competitive or warming up for competitive when I get good games. But so I'm going to guess I run a lot of Scavenger. Sleight of Hand and Reflexes both look interesting to me, and maybe Engineer. Infiltrator, Ninja. Right? You know why? Because Black Ops sucks at sound. They ruined it. We were playing Search and Destroy last night on WMD, and it was like, my God, they put a train in this map? That's just suck beyond suck. And then when you look back at World at War, you hear the characters move. It's like they've got jingle bells on your uniform. Treyarch doesn't do sound right. They're terrible at it. They did well in a lot of things, but sound is just garbage. And but Modern Warfare 2 does do sound well, which means Infiltrator Ninja might be the thing you run for everything but ground war.
You didn't really need Ninja in Modern Warfare 2 unless you're playing free-for-all search.
Well, need. I mean, it's not the only perk that you could do well with, but it was my standard layout. Like, I ran Ninja on just about everything. It helped me a lot. Like, there would be a bunch of times where I'd turn on someone in Modern Warfare 2 just because I sound hoard him. Whereas it would end my streak if I hadn't had it.
I don't know. Navigator seems too strong of a perk to worry about sound whoring. Especially since I've taught myself how to play without sound whoring now.
See, Navigator. Enemies shown on radar last longer before fading. In addition, it shows the direction of the enemies they're facing. No longer affected by counter UAVs. Damn, man. They made UAVs super powerful, and then they make you invulnerable to counter UAV. And if you get close to them, you have a counter UAV. Navigator sounds really... I'm pretty nervous about these perk lists.
I think Bandolier is a double standard. I understand this right here is just like instant ammo all the time. And the other one's like, well, maybe I can get some ammo. But
I don't know, man. When I run Scavenger, I just pretty much assume I never run out of ammo. It takes a pretty weird series of events to get me to run out of ammo with Scavenger on.
yeah, it's like I say, it's a double standard. Like, who really needs 400 fucking bullets? Because Bandolier is like you start with full ammo. Okay, that's cool. Second thing, you start with 2 lethal grenades and 3 tactical grenades like Warlord Pro. Okay, that's cool too. So now we got a full loadout. Third one, this perks allows you to hold 3 more magazines into your loadout.
So let me interrupt. It's a fan-made list. Hutch confirmed that it wasn't true.
The fuck? This shit better be true. I want Navigator in my next game, bitches.
I don't. I'm so glad it's not there.
I would have kept my ass off with an ACR. I'm gonna let you know this right now.
I'm glad that it's not true. This is not a very balanced list to me. It's Navigator is so strong. It basically turns spy planes into blackbirds, which you just complained about an hour ago.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take full fucking advantage of that shit because I'm gonna be wearing Ghost as well, and Ghost is gonna run rampant. Ghost will be the only first perk you can wear.
So Covert is the perk that, just playing with this fan-made list. I know, guys. Yeah. At this point, Covert becomes so powerful because Navigator's so powerful, you have to run it. And then I guess you can run Sleight of Hand or Reflexes. This is a terrible perk list.
And if they put 3 attachments on Bling, I want dual mags, red dot, and silencer. That's what I want.
Someone in the stream said it really well. Why can't they take out the gay hiding perks? I like that.
Yeah, take out Ninja and Ghost, and let's roll.
Take
I
out
don't-
ninja. Oh, I want ninja though.
Yeah, but it's a gay hiding perk. That's exactly what ninja is. You
No,
only
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Ninja's not for hiding.
Yes,
Ninja's
it
so
is.
you can move and hear footsteps.
Yes, but
Ninja
when
is
you're
not
mov-
about hiding.
when
Ninja
you're
is about
moving-
rushing.
when you're moving with ninja. The whole idea is so you can sneak
Maybe
up.
you
on-
don't understand moving. You guess you could kind of call it hiding, but ninja is about being able to rush.
know how I
Ninja's
use
about
ninja?
being able to flank.
I use ninja when my claymore goes off, or when I hear the bitch coming up to the building and I'm looking another way. Oh, guy's under me. Aim at door.
That's I don't even know what ninja does for you in that situation.
Because you hear the guy walk under you.
Yeah, but ninja is the best part about ninja is not hearing your own footsteps. You know, when you don't hear your own footsteps, suddenly you're open to enemy footsteps.
I think you're misinterpreting how powerful not the other people not hearing your footsteps are.
Yeah,
Like-
that's part of it. That's part of it. But you're right. It's 2 point. It's twofold. That's what I'm looking for.
And that's a hiding perk. Just take